How do you remove old paint from a skateboard? Have you ever looked at your skateboard and thought it could use a fresh start? Whether you want to customize it or restore it, removing old paint is a great first step. Let's talk about how to do this effectively. First, preparation is key. Make sure to remove any hardware like trucks and wheels. This protects those parts from damage during the paint removal process. Safety is also important. Wear gloves and a mask, especially if you are using chemical paint removers. This keeps your skin and lungs safe from irritation. Now let's get into the methods for removing paint. One popular option is using chemical paint removers. A product like Zip Strip works well. Apply it generously to the painted area and let it sit for about 10 minutes. You will notice the paint bubbling up, which makes it easier to scrape off. Use a putty knife or paint scraper to gently remove the loosened paint. Be careful not to gouge the wood. If you have thicker layers of paint, you might need to repeat this process until all the paint is gone. Another method is sanding. Start with coarse grit sandpaper, around 80 to 120 grit, to remove most of the paint. Then, switch to finer grits, like 220 to 320 for a smooth finish. An orbital sander is great for larger areas, while manual sanding is better for smaller spots or detailed work. If you are working on smaller components like trucks, acetone or paint thinner can be effective. Soak the parts in acetone overnight. The next day, the paint should peel off easily. After removing the paint, rinse the parts thoroughly with water and dry them to prevent rust. Once you have removed the old paint, it is time to prepare the skateboard deck for its new look. Sand the surface to ensure it is smooth. This step is essential if you plan to create hand-painted skateboards. A clean surface allows for better adhesion of new paint or varnish. Removing old paint from a skateboard can be a fun and creative process. It gives you the chance to personalize your board or restore a vintage piece. Whether you are into action sports or skateboarding art, this task can help you express your style and passion. So gather your materials and get started on giving your skateboard a fresh new look.